Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Back up here in the top shed in Northampton. It's about 39 degrees today. Bloody stinker, but we decided to come up here and do a bit of work. We've showed you before we had these concentrates. So far this morning we've had one of these little buckets which was probably just filled up, not very much at all there, just to about a quarter filled, about a third kind of thing, and we ran that through the sluice. And we'll just quickly take you outside and show you what we got from that. That's what we got from about a quarter to a third of a bucket so far. You won't believe the gold we find when we run the rest of that bucket of concentrate through the sluice. Keep watching to find out. Gonna get the rest. We got another full bucket here of this concentrates.
Plus,
oh yeah.
in the panning process, I don't know if I'll be able to expose them again, but you pan because we start losing all this piece. We start losing this gold coming out of this. It was just getting, because of the heavy sands here, it's getting really hard. But sort of had to look around there. Hard to see, but there's lots of little bits and pieces. Also there. Yeah, so basically we're going to rerun this, of course, and improve our scat panning a little bit in that regards. And plus all the weight that's dropped in the bottom here, I'm sure it's going to have pieces in it as well. So, but we keep everything like this, it all goes in one bucket, and then all that is then rerun through something like the shaker table, which you've seen that before running, with the vacuum set up on it for any fine golds. We'll get it through that the last bits. So we don't really lose a lot at the end of the day. We've still got a full bucket here, and that's packed down. I'm kidding you. Is a lot of weight. This is 60-80 kilos. So by the time we've done that now and get pretty well same, because it's exactly the same dirt as this, yeah, we're going to end up with probably ounce of gold, mate, today.
Hopefully.
We'll show it again.
We'll see how we go.
We'll put it to one side and then...
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Yeah, but if that's any
indication... Got damn light. Oh, sorry, I can't.
Nope. Can do more light. So if that's any indication there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did wash, I don't know, 10% of that back into there, which will get recovered. So, but everybody wants to know about these little mats. Well, from what we can experience so far, only 100% positive. Gold rat, 3 mat, yeah, it really does catch it. We've run a lot of dirt now through our sluices and stuff set up at home here, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the setup compared to all the standard mats we generally run. But of course, I'm here to be corrected. Anybody who wants to post, correct me or have a better idea, by all means, in the comments below, guys.
Little mats and stuff we use just to stop the water flowing over the edge. And whoops.
better than
that bucket so far. Keep working through, do this whole bucket. It's all concentrates, not really dirtying up the water too much at all. Very little anyway. But we'll still probably clean it all up and run it through again, depending on what we get out of it. Yeehaw. Alright, we're about 3/4 of the bucket in. Water's starting to get mudded up a little bit. Still not too bad. Enough to finish off this bucket.
That's ready for clean.
Yeah, it's still clean now.
So we should test the water, just like that. Do a handful of it. Let's have a bit and have a look to see how many sediments you're getting. You're getting lots of grit and stuff, and obviously it's going to space all the gold you want. So these heavies. So yeah, it's time to change the water. This is pretty good. And it should be any consequence.
Oh, starting to get down there.
And if you're washing heavy cold slates like this, it's always a good idea to give it a few 15 seconds so between bowls. Give it a chance to wash out because they're heavy, so you want to obviously be spacing them and getting them out of gold and spacing all these heavies. So yeah, give it a little while to give it a chance to flush.
Catch back in once we've gotten through this stuff. So we're at the bottom, last couple of scoops. I reckon we've got this sluice pretty well set up now. Oh, there's gold.
Yeah, I thought it makes it just real soon.
So then I'll sit in with the eye. Here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of gold in there.
We'll find it.
Yeah.
Zinc, that's the idea of that catching them. And then what's about here? And a little bit.
Yep.
Yep, good. Got it. Well, we're right down the bottom there. How far have you seen anything?
One bit right there, I think.
Okay, so this is all concentrates anyway. So let's start in here. Look, half a bucket.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all.
We'll run all that again.
Yeah, so it's just starting to flow a bit more.
Yeah. We'll get all this cleaned out, pan it out, and see what we got.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It is looking promising so far. Yeah. You've got mostly all of it. Oh, there is a speck or two I missed. Look there, there's a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Speaks.
Yeah.
Right.
Ready, gonna have a look? Just in that back mat there.
That mat, oh yeah. Yep.
After all that
like
washing and try to splash them out.
Yep. Just little bits, tiny bits switched in there.
That gold, so we'll just leave it for now, we'll suck it up or something. Alright, we'll clean all this up. Give it a pan. If it's like that other pan, then we might be doing you guys a melt.
Okay, 2 pans to work with. Main gold concentrates. Right there. Okay, ready to separate that one now. So we'll separate the big one.
There it is. There it is, guys. Back into the pan. So we got about half the concentrates in the small pan, about half the concentrates in the big pan. I'm doing the small pan, Dad's doing the big pan. He's going to get more gold.
Not going to lose any, all goes in there anyway.
Yeah, we'll get it all back. Yeah, do as you please, you know. Yeah, that's right, we can run it again. But like, yeah, get rid of tiny little bits at a time, and it's hard.
Just work it down, sort of see what's going on.
I can see gold in those ripples. pull the water out of the big pan. Have a look. Just see like before. Have a look. Can't see much in there. It's pretty good. Oh, there's a couple little bits, yeah. There you go, yeah. There is a few bits, yeah. No, I know how hard it is, you know, it's like... Doesn't matter what you do with this stuff.
Yeah, the wheels and stuff like that do work.
What is that? Such hard stuff to pan this stuff, eh? There's just so much gold in it. Might be time to just melt it down. Alright, that pan is just full of gold, and as soon as we try to do anything, we're just pouring gold out. So we're gonna get rid of all that water, get our old furnace going, and try to make up a bar, or a little blob, or a button. See how we go. Alright guys, we just boiled the water off. Try to melt all that down, see what we get out of it. Yeah, got all that gold. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified for the next video, where we'll take you through the process of melting this gold down for the final weigh-in.